Okay. So currently firing the wood kiln. Um, my buddy Alex, who takes the first shift, just left uh, not so long ago, and I've taken over fully. And we have some cool news. Started the kiln 5:45 is when I started. I handed off the kiln to Alex around 7 o'clock in the morning. Yo, how are you? Um, so I handed it off to him at 7. He fired from 7 to 11:30, and then I took back over 11:30, and it's 12:40 right now. So cone 9 is down. Uh, I'm waiting for cone 10 to drop before spraying any soda ash in. We're currently at 2,180 degrees Fahrenheit, and just cruising, just enjoying. No complaints. What's up, Dragon? How are you guys? Well, thanks for stopping in for a bit. Mm. That's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that. What temperature are you trying to hit, or what cone are you trying to hit? Dragon, what are you doing today? Anything fun? I'm doing great. I'm tired. I I'm really excited for I'm so happy this firing is going really smoothly. And like, I'm not well rested at the moment, but I'm feeling good, and we have a stupid amount of wood left. I barely even made a dent. So, oh hell yeah. What do you 84 boxes of clay? Damn. Ooh, game night. What are you playing? Cone 6. What kind of burners are you using? Would I know the brand? Ooh, sounds like a productive day. I'm just waiting. I just stoked the kiln before I started this video, so uh, we're gonna hang out for a second together. The key to this kiln in general is uh, don't rush. Just let it do its thing. Almost forget about it, and once you've forgotten about long enough, stoke. And that's how you get temp. I kind of assume so, Amanda. Gotcha. Right on. Well, enjoy yourself. That sounds fantastic. Little dog here has been a great firing buddy. She's very comfy hanging about. I gave her a big collagen stick, but she's already kind of over it. So I know. So I feel like actually, a lot of people in here probably know what these are. So I just want to show what I'm looking at. So I have a little pyrometer uh, that tells me the temperature. So this is the back of the kiln. I like to do the back kiln because it's less in my favor. So it makes me feel better when I look at the front of the kiln. So we're at 2203, and there's a 200-degree split between the front and the back. So we're just trying to essentially get the temperature and also even out the temperature. So the back and the front are roughly around the same temp. And I don't think you guys can hear it, but I hear it. It just got really quiet all of a sudden, which means it's time to stoke. I just use a pyrometer as a guide just to make sure that there's progress happening, but by no means is it how one should dictate how to fire a kiln. So let me prop you guys up on this pile of wood here. I'm in full leather. Like I said, cone nine's already fallen way down. I'll take another peek inside. at the cone pack in a sec. I'm just gonna grab the wood that I'm gonna throw in. So the issue I was having the other day with the group that I had here is that, and I think I was telling this to you guys. I was just having them trying. I was trying to have them do more, just because they were excited, and so I was trying to have them like participate in the kiln and stuff. And we were stoking more than we needed to, and it was causing. Oh, it's looking so juicy in there. God damn, this is so exciting. I know I have technically one more firing before the end of the year, but for me, this is really the last main firing of the year. All right. Oh, right? Isn't it looking good? Uh, so anyway, it's uh it's hot. Hi hi. Yeah, no worries, Circle. Thanks for being a subscriber for an entire year already. I appreciate you, BB. Dude puts out. He spends the big bucks. I mean, I could never make it as a full-time botter. This guy really has supplemented my income. It's been lovely. So anyway, we're gonna do a couple stokes together. From India. We're in India. Um, we're gonna do a couple stokes together. It'll probably be, I assume this will be like a 15-minute-ish stream. So you're just gonna have to let me chill with me for a little bit. We're gonna talk. The thing is, if we're talking and stuff, I'm gonna be paying attention more to the kiln, to the kiln. And again, this kiln fires better if you ignore it. And so, the best thing I can do is just like futz around on TikTok or on YouTube or on Instagram or whatever the case is, and then remember suddenly that I have to fire a kiln. From China? Awesome. We're in China. We're trying, stores. We're trying to work hard. We got a couple more hours. I assume that this firing will take, to cone 12 will probably go for about, um, 10 hours, 11 hours. Mm. So, I've shown this piece a couple times. This is the cup that I took, kept for myself from the soda kiln. This is a porcelain with Frederickson Chino on top. I don't usually keep a piece right from the kiln, but I was feeling it. So I kind of like how squared off it is. And Natalie, how are you? Well, welcome in. Sydney, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Um, so I'll have a bunch of these for sale during my clay tour in like a couple days. I think what's the date today? In 8 days, I'm in a pottery tour. And so I'll have a bunch of these for sale during that. Very cool, Wing. Where in China are you? So we're at 2174. Cone nine's already down. I understand. And so here's the big thing about, or the reason I was kind of talking about pyrometers a little bit. And again, I hate to give you guys any actual information on anything Potter related. Um, but for those who don't know, um, the thermocouple only tells ambient temperature. And so it'll tell that the temperature in the kiln right now is 2,168 degrees Fahrenheit. But that doesn't mean that the clay itself vitrifies and bonds at that same temperature. So we can never get above 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit ambient temperature, but we can have cone 12 drop, which is like 2,387 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can get results by just maintaining a lower temperature over a long period of time. or you can just speed and get there. There's a couple different ways to do it all. I know I don't like telling you guys real things, Sydney. Honestly, it bums me out. Bye, Dragon. Have fun at game night. But I figure I may as well tell you a few accurate things just because I don't get to. We're not streaming as much right now. Um, just we're off the working cycle. The next working cycle is going to start up really soon, though. I'm gonna take off until Clayway's done, so I'm not gonna be working in my studio until after the 20th. I think I have earned a little bit of like relax time. Um, Once that happens, though, we're gonna have to start cranking out um, some serious work uh, for the November firing. If depending on what we want to do, I don't. We might maybe we'll stay simple. We could do these kind of things again. Um, because they're nice. I like the squared form. Maybe we make some square double-walled pots with square holes cut out of them. You know what I mean? I think that could be like a very cool thing. I don't entirely know how to do that. How would we do that? Would we square the inside too, or do we keep the inside round? Hmm. Maybe a round inside with a squared outside would be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll think about these things. I I don't understand, Tamara, what you're saying, BB. It'd be nice to hit 22. I'm not sure it's gonna happen on this stream though. It might. We just hit 2187, so right? What's up, Potato Man? How are you, my sweet thing? Oh, damn. Yeah, that is a bummer. Oh, I got you, Jim. Happy Friday. How are your potatoes doing? Oh, I just dug up a bunch of sunchokes for a buddy. He's never had one before. And so I took some up so he could have some. He didn't want that many though. I can't get rid of these things. If anybody wants some sunchokes, you let me know. They're a little too intense for me. I mean, I like making them into a sauce and stuff, but um, I don't know. Oh, we just hit it. 22. Oh hell yeah. 22 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Um, a sunchoke is a member of the um, what are they called? The big yellow flowers? Sunflower. I'm losing it. And you can eat them. They're really intense flavor, though. It's just their root. Oh my god, Tamara, I'll never be able to get in touch with my inner self. Hmm. Were you packed really tight, or was it a looser stack? Ooh, that sounds good. I'm having Wild Mountain black tea today out of grandpa style because, I didn't sometimes it gets a little bit too complex to do kung fu out here while we're firing the kiln, but sometimes I have to run every 3 minutes to load stack put wood in the kiln. Sometimes it's every, 15 minutes, so matcha's good. I haven't had matcha for a well, maybe like a month now. I mean, do you think that might have been a factor? I've never really had much success with loose stacks. I feel like tight stacks are almost always better for atmospheric or gas or whatever. but that's just my experience there. Okay, damn, we just skyrocketed 2020. All right. Yo, Rachel, what's up? All right. All right, let me put you back in front of the kiln. We'll give you guys a new angle this time. So this is my kiln, by the way, for those who are just joining. Here it is, my big thing. We're gonna put you, I'm gonna put you right. I can't see because that's done. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you'll see it. Whatever. We maybe we'll do another stack stoke together. It's a beautiful day here, like beautiful out. It's 64, high of 64 a day. It's very little wind, blue skies. I mean, the perfect. It was 35 degrees when I woke up and started the kiln. Um, but it didn't feel that cold. It actually was surprisingly warm feeling for 35. Ooh. Oof, it's getting hot. Okay, so this is the only wood we've used so far. This was the top stack, and we've only used this, and we're almost done. And I have all of that wood, and there's more wood under that tarp there. So we're doing great. We're in a great shape right now. Oh man. Hi, hi. Funky, we're coming up with kids' names today. What's up with you? The hat, so I don't burn my head off. I have too much time on my hands? Me? Me, Tamara? Oh my. I don't think anybody's ever said that I have too much time on my hands, right? So if the kiln fires properly and you have the right stack, it takes about half a cord of wood to fire to cone 12 in about 10 hours. Uh, no, Funky, literally all we're doing is coming up with kids' names. I was thinking, um, uh, Tasmi, as kind of a name for my, supposed child. Um, Eggplant was another contender. Um, if you have a good one, I'd love to hear it. And what would you use, Tamara? Tell me, please. Because we only use the finest chicory around, occasionally some poplar. Yeah, move quicker if you wanna be, get in there, Tamara. My god. Oh, okay, okay, okay. You would use oak in this firing, Tamara? That makes no sense to me. Only softwoods are used for wood firings. If you used a hardwood, it'd be too easy. Poplar, spruce, different kinds of pines, hemlock, black birch, sumac. You can either use poison or staghorn, whatever you want. You can use sassafras as well if they grows big enough. Those are the woods you use for a wood kiln. None of this oak stuff. Hup, 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 hup. I'm exhausted. I mean, we've been working pretty hard nonstop, Natalie, but I'll be fine. I'm actually quite happy today. I'm exhausted, but I'm feeling good. Says who, Tamara? The one that burns the longest out of all woods, everybody knows this, is white pine. It's just a known fact. And to defend oak in the face of pine, my goodness. But that's just me. All right, we're at 2215 degrees Fahrenheit. So when you put wood in, the temperature drops. What? Says who, Tamara? Explain to me why um, quaking aspen and pine are not the two best things. What are we burning for? Mostly for fun. Uh, one of my favorite things to do is just sit by these like giant tube things and just put wood in them. There's nothing in there. I'm just kind of burning stuff. I am homeless. How'd you know? Are you gonna give me money so I'm not homeless anymore? Or are you just gonna be a little bitch and talk about it? Smoke, smoke. Smoke is what makes everything look good. I don't know what you're talking about. I appreciate that, Natalie. My favorite thing is, I that guy's such a cutie. You know that he's going into every single person's live stream and sending off a notification. I have 16 people in here. I mean, like, wouldn't it make way more sense to do with like a profile that has more people? I don't know. Why I'm homeless? Because it's the best thing in the world. Do you have a home? You entitled prick. My God, Joshua. My God, guys. I'm firing a kiln. It says it in the description. Come on. A little middle school education here. Okay, yeah, let's hear it, Natalie. Beautiful singing voice, honestly. Top tier. Cannot go wrong. I don't know, Tamara. You see what I'm wearing. I don't know if I can survive. Don't tell him. He's gonna change it if you do that. It is funny. I like dude needs a hug, you know? From Greece. Um, if anybody wants to invite me to Greece for a Greece vacation, wink, wink. I can't actually wink because my eyes are burning from smoke. But imagine that was two winks, not just a single kind of like weird wink thing, because Greece sounds lovely. All right, we about to ready to stoke again. We're at 2230. We could probably stoke the can. I crafted myself an eloquently and quite delightful little cardboard box that I put on Route 76 in my town. I scoot there. I have a scooter, and I lease this property in lieu of rent uh, in order to do my thing. You know what I mean? What's up, Nick? Okay, cool, 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 cool. We need that. We need that water. All right, you ready? Here, let's do it again. Next stoke. Ugh. You guys got to be patient for a half a second. I know it's hard, but I'm just grabbing some wood. I'll be back with you guys momentarily, and we can talk about our feelings and Blah blah blah. Okay. Ton is soft. Hell yeah. My full-time job? No. Because you can't what job? What are you talking about? Oh my god, I'm so ready. I'll go pee in a bush though. So you get to look at Olive. I'll be back. I'll take my headphones out so you don't have to hear me. All right. I wonder if you guys are gonna have to listen. I don't know if it's gonna make sound if you're gonna hear me eating this carrot. Kiln? I don't know what you're talking about. No kiln here. I don't know what's going on. It's just a myth. Um, unload is Tuesday, by the way. A spring. Define a spring for me. Also, can you guys hear me crunching, or is this like super annoying? My dog is like right in front of the fire right now. I know who either of those people are, Martin. Do you guys not know what a leather jacket is? I say that with like actual confusion. Do you like? Like, and I mean that in sincerity at this point because you're not the first person here. Like, when you see a leather jacket, do you not think welding? You don't think pottery. You're like, "Oh, Civil War, ugh." Like, what is I'm, like, genuinely surprised by it. I'm not welding, but I am using it for heat. No, this leather jacket is actually made out of biodegradable, avocado paste. Mm, that makes sense, Kyle. Gotcha. No, I just am outside eating a carrot here. Get off my back, man. I'm trying to fire my wood kiln, trying to give you guys some moderate content. You're trying to keep me entertained at the same time, coming in here trying to tell me I'm some Civil War recreator with a carrot in my mouth. I just like carrots. I'm in my garden right now, man. Oh, Martin didn't get to see the carrots, so let me go take you guys on a little adventure. We're gonna go pick a carrot together. All right, here are my dead garden. Yeah. Ooh, twofer. Look at that. Look at those beauties. Nice and hairy, just the way I like them. Gotta get that. Leave as much dirt on there as you can take. Get all that nice nutrition, all that gross poop that I put into that soil earlier this year. Yum. That looks like a backyard to you? Dude's on neighbor admitted just right now to only ever buying a carrot from a grocery store. My God. Martin, come on. Because they're delicious. Everybody should be eating raw carrots. Almost ready to stoke again. Not quite. I think this year, I grew up, planted everything way too early. Um, the only thing I made like extra sure to be tasty and make sure of are the carrots this year. Mm. I had like mm, probably close to like 300 carrots this year. I went pretty hard on the carrots. The only other thing that did well were my peppers did really well this year. Oh, I have oh wait, we're gonna one here, hold on. We're gonna get one more carrot. I grew 5 different varieties of carrot. These ones aren't as good. I didn't thin them as much. Mm, hold up. Everybody hold their butt for half a second while I find an appropriate size carrot. Oh yeah, there we go. Check it out. Purple carrots. These ones are really you don't like carrots, little dog. I can tell, Martin. Hmm. That does sound good. I should harvest the rest of my basil. Check out the inside. Are those beautiful? I have a knife on me? No, it's in the pocket of that jacket. Alright, but we're gonna have to stoke in a again, half a second. Ooh, we just hit 2240. Mm. You tell the amazing craftsmanship? You were complimenting me, right? My sweet boy scrub. We are. How are you? Oh, not too bad. Who is it?
I was at working a party last night and they had this Maine Coon cat. I swear it was inside the house.
Seriously?
Like walking through, I was like,
That's pretty.
yeah, very cool.
I'm about to stoke. Do you want to see?
Yeah. That's what your dad's like, go down and see what Will's doing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, just step